Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. Here coins top £2. So let's get started. The 2016 United Kingdom £2 coin, the First World War 1914-1918, is one of the most significant commemorative coins issued by the Royal Mint, created to honor the memory of all those who served, suffered, and sacrificed during the First World War. This coin is part of a 5-year series, 2014-2018, that marked the centenary of World War I, one of the greatest and most tragic conflicts in human history. The 2016 edition specifically focuses on the army and the soldiers who volunteered to fight for their country, inspired by the famous Lord Kitchener recruitment campaign that called upon millions of men to join the war effort. Through its design, composition, and symbolism, this coin serves as a lasting reminder of duty, bravery, and remembrance. The First World War 1914-1918, often called the Great War, was a devastating global conflict that began after the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria in 1914. It involved major powers like Britain, France, Russia, Germany, and later the United States. The war was fought mainly in Europe but had worldwide consequences, affecting every continent and nation in some way. It was a war of trenches, tanks, machine guns, and gas, introducing horrific new methods of combat and leading to the loss of more than 16 million lives. By 1916, the war had reached its peak intensity, with the Battle of the Somme becoming one of the bloodiest in human history. Millions of soldiers, including countless young men from Britain and the Commonwealth, fought bravely in unimaginable conditions. The 2016 £2 coin commemorates this moment in time, remembering not only those who fought but also those who supported them from home. The reversed back side of the coin is designed by Tim Sharp, in collaboration with the Imperial War Museums. It features the iconic image of Lord Horatio Herbert Kitchener, Britain's Secretary of State for War during the early years of the conflict. The design is directly inspired by the famous 1914 recruitment poster showing Kitchener pointing forward with the slogan, "Your country needs you." This simple yet powerful image became one of the most recognized symbols of the First World War, inspiring men across Britain to enlist in the army. On the coin, Kitchener's strong gaze and pointing hand convey a sense of urgency, patriotism, and duty, reminding every observer of the call to defend freedom and nation. Around the outer rim are the words, "The First World War 1914-1918, and The Road to 1918, reflecting that this was part of a continuing coin series marking each year of the war until the armistice. The edge inscription reads, "The guns fall silent." These words symbolize peace, remembrance, and the end of 4 years of brutal fighting. It reminds future generations that the price of peace is high, and the silence that followed the armistice on November 11, 1918, was both a relief and a memorial for those who never returned home. The obverse front of the coin features the 5th definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Jody Clark, who was only 33 years old when his design was chosen in 2015. His portrait presents the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, with incredible detail and realism. The surrounding legend reads, "Elizabeth II Dei Gra Reg Fid Def. £2, meaning, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith." This side represents continuity, unity, and the enduring strength of the monarchy, linking the modern United Kingdom with its wartime past. Feature description: denomination £2 sterling, year of issue 2016, issuing authority the Royal Mint, United Kingdom, metal composition bimetallic, inner disc, cupro-nickel 75% copper, 25% nickel, outer ring, nickel brass 76% copper, 20% zinc, 4% nickel, weight 12.00 grams, diameter 28.4 mm, edge milled with inscription, "The guns fall silent." Obverse designer Jody Clark, reverse designer Tim Sharp, in association with Imperial War Museums, minting technique, circulating and proof versions, mintage, circulation, approximately 9.5 million coins released into general circulation, mint mark none, standard UK circulation issue. The Royal Mint also released several collector versions of this coin. Brilliant uncirculated BU coin. Specially struck to a high-quality finish and packaged in a presentation card explaining the history of World War I and the coin's design. Silver-proof coin. Struck in sterling silver with selective gold plating on the outer ring, limited in mintage and highly collectible. Gold-proof coin. Fully struck in 22-karat gold, a premium collector's item produced in extremely limited numbers. The values for collectors vary depending on rarity and condition. Circulated. Around £2 minus £3. Brilliant uncirculated. £10 £20. Silver-proof. £60 £100. Gold-proof. £800 £1,200 or more, depending on market demand and mint condition. The 2016 pounds 2 inches First World War coin serves as a bridge between history and memory. It tells the story of a generation that endured unimaginable hardship and sacrifice. Lord Kitchener's image became a rallying cry for Britain's recruitment efforts in 1914, leading to the formation of the New Army, ordinary men who left their homes, families, and jobs to fight for king and country. While the design honors their bravery, it also invites reflection on the human cost of war. By 2016, the world was marking 100 years since major events like the Battle of the Somme, which began on the 1st of July 1916 and lasted until November of that year. More than 1 million soldiers were killed or wounded. The coin's issue that year carried a deep emotional resonance. A century later, people around the world still remembered the sacrifices made on those fields. The phrase, "the guns fall silent," on the coin's edge captures that haunting sense of relief and grief when the fighting stopped in 1918. This coin is also educational, often used in schools, museums, and remembrance exhibits to teach younger generations about the cost of war and the importance of peace. Every element on the coin is symbolic. Lord Kitchener's pose reflects the sense of duty and responsibility expected of citizens during wartime. The bimetallic composition, a combination of two metals, can be interpreted as representing strength through unity, much like the unity of nations in the Allied forces. The outer gold-colored ring evokes a sense of honor and remembrance, while the inner silver disc suggests the resilience and endurance of the human spirit. The edge inscription adds a poetic conclusion, symbolizing not just the end of the war but the beginning of remembrance. The Royal Mint's World War I £2 series 2014-2018 was more than a collection of coins, it was a 5-year storytelling project through art and metal. Each coin represented a stage in the war's progress. 2014 Outbreak, Lord Kitchener, Your Country Needs You. 2015 Navy, Royal Navy Warship Design. 2016 Army, Kitchener's image revisited for the centenary of the Somme. 2017 Air Force, Aviation and Aerial Warfare Recognition. 2018 Armistice, marking the end of the war and remembrance. Together, they form a timeline of courage, innovation, and loss. The 2016 coin, therefore, holds a central place in this series. It stands as a representation of human courage at its highest point and human suffering at its deepest. It reminds us that peace is fragile and must always be protected. The 2016 pounds 2 inches The First World War 1914-1918 coin is more than just currency, it is a memorial in metal, a timeless reminder of a world-changing event. Through its detailed design, historical symbolism, and commemorative purpose, it preserves the memory of millions who gave everything for freedom and peace. From the trenches of the Western Front to the quiet fields of remembrance, this coin echoes a message that still resonates a century later, lest we forget. It serves as both a historical artifact and a moral lesson, that courage and sacrifice shape the foundations of every peaceful future. The Royal Mint's craftsmanship, combined with the story of the Great War, makes this coin one of the most meaningful pieces in British numismatic history. Whether held by a collector, a historian, or a casual admirer, the 2016 £2 coin remains a symbol of remembrance, honor, and the enduring hope that the guns will remain silent forever. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.